What's going on YouTube? Caesar Media here, just driving around here in southern France. I am driving around in the Opel Astra. It's I think it's a 2.0 or 1.8 liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder car, which is an interesting car because you don't get anything like this in North America. If you hear diesel, you think of big trucks, and diesel is just more common here in Europe. I've been seeing a lot of TDI cars, of course, the Audis, the Volkswagens, and it's quite an experience because it's a 4-cylinder car, but it's a turbo, so it's got a little kick to it. Unlike the gasoline turbo 4-cylinder cars, you'd get that low-end torque, but because it's diesel, this car only revs up to 5,000 RPM. Well, at least 5,000 is where the rev limiter is, but in reality this car really only picks up to about 4,500 RPM and it just kind of dies after that. When I went up to the European rental car place here in France, when I saw the option of choosing automatic or manual transmission, first thing I saw was, oh, of course I'm going manual transmission. Why would I even choose automatic? That's a no-brainer. So as a car guy, choosing a manual transmission was obvious choice, and the first thing I obviously did was to see if this car does a burnout. It does not do a burnout, and it also does not do 0 to 60 in any time impressive. So this car also has automatic start-stop system. So what that means is when you come to a stoplight or red light, the car would automatically shut itself off to save fuel, of course. So when the car did this for the first time, and I didn't know that the car had automatic start-stop system, I thought I stalled out the car, which was an experience that I never really had before, and I was kind of unsure what was happening. But when I let go of the brake pedal, the car started right back up. If you're driving in Europe for the first time, it might be a little difficult because of how narrow the streets are, but the cars are also smaller. If I try to drive my Tacoma here, there's no way I'm gonna get around anywhere, just because the streets are so narrow and there's no parking if you have such a large car like even a Tacoma, which is really considered a tiny pickup truck in North America. The purpose of this car is to get from point A to point B with the least amount of fuel consumed, and it does exactly that, and it's very good at it. Oh shit, am I in the wrong lane here? Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I think I am. Yep, I am in the opposite side of the road because I saw this as a left lane and I was wrong. It's amazing that I haven't been pulled over here in France yet, because first of all, I don't speak the language, I don't know the traffic rules here, and it's actually pretty amazing that I can drive here in Europe with American driver's license. If you go to Japan with American license, they would not accept it, and in some countries they wouldn't accept it because it's so easy to get yourself a driver's license in North America. And in most countries around Asia and around the world, it's not accepted because the standards for license testing, it's just so low in America. Because there are so many motorcycles here in Europe, it seems like a lot of people are actually paying attention, and they actually look at the motorcycles and register that as a vehicle. Unlike in North America, many times people wouldn't be paying attention to motorcycles because first of all, there aren't that many bikes to begin with, and also because they are, I don't know, texting or talking on their phones. So it makes motorcycle riding a lot safer, a lot easier, and just overall better experience here in North America, here in Europe. And this is a pretty sweet TDI Jeep looking, I guess, Range Rover. It's pretty cool. Driving in Europe is pretty cool because you see a lot of cars that you'll never see in your region. In my case, it's North America. A lot of smaller cars, a lot of compact cars, a lot of Peugeot, Opel, and different brands that I have never really seen before. So it's a different cultural experience here. So my friend was telling me about the European point system. In North America, typically you start out with 0 points on your license. However, here in Europe or in France, you start out with 12 points on your license, and every time you break the law, you lose license points. So for example, if you get caught speeding, that's 1 point. If you run a red light, that's 2 or 3 points. And what was interesting about this system though is the fact that if you're getting caught with cell phone in your hand, or if you're texting while driving, it's actually 3 points. And that is 3 times more punishment than it is for speeding. And that is not the way it is in North America. A lot of times there is no law for driving and texting, or driving and talking on the phone. And I think this should be the way it is all around the world, because if you're talking or texting while you're driving, not only are you endangering yourself, you're also endangering other people around you. And especially in a country where motorcycle is very common, it is extremely important that you keep track of what's going on the road and pay attention to what's happening in front of you, behind you, next to you at all times possible. If you are in the left lane trying to take over somebody in the left lane, all you do is turn on your blinkers, the left side blinkers, and for the most part, people will get out of your way in the left lane. I've not seen a car make a pass on the right side of another vehicle, because that is illegal here in Europe. So in general, a lot of cars are following the traffic rules, and left side of the lane, left side of the highway in general have faster traffic, which is amazing, because that would never happen in North America. And people tailgating each other, people are honking, beeping, you know, high beaming each other because they're driving slow in the left lane. That rarely happens here in France. Also, the road here is very beautiful, very smooth, it's easy to drive on, so motorcycle riding would be perfect here in France and most of European countries. Now, French drivers are good drivers, I think, for the most part, but less aggressive than German drivers. German drivers, I remember being very aggressive. I remember driving on the Autobahn, doing like almost 180 miles per hour, you know, because there's no speed limit on the Autobahn. But I saw like a Ferrari and an Audi S4 flying past me, probably doing close to 200 miles per hour. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to do a quick vlog. I have like 3-hour road trip here, so I figured I'll do a quick video for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're from Europe. Let me know what you think about the American road system and American drivers. I don't think Americans are the best drivers. We're just aggressive without really thinking ahead, without the driving capabilities to really stay in control, stay under control, even when you're aggressively driving. But who knows, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like the video. As always, leave comments below, and thanks for watching, and see you in my next vlog. See you.